Okay, see if this works. This is my first time, bit of a test really, just to sort of see if streaming works, how it's working, and also give a go to iRacing. First time playing in a while. Well, first time playing iRacing in ages. Ran out sort of before Christmas, and then hadn't replaced it. So just trying to work out how it if it runs all right, and all of that. Because I have sort of changed my internet, so wasn't sure if I'd even be able to hack the old streaming, but a day of not doing too much, so thought it might be a fun way to sort of get into that. I made my mind up between wanting to do MX5s around Barcelona or M2s at here. I'm kind of tempted to go for that. There's also the Ringmeister uh, Renault Clio's around the Nordschleife, which I think would be pretty interesting to do. So a few things to keep an eye out for sure. I think that so that's 2:15, so that is literally in an hour's time. That is quite a while away, so let's not do that. Ovals, oh, Rovals, the road oval. Nope, don't think so. MX5 at Lime Rock Park, we could do that as a bit of a warm up potentially. See how we get on with that. For I also don't know if I'm watching anyway, but I don't know if speech comes up on my thing. It might be. Anyway, we'll have a look. We'll see. I think let's register for the BMWs. Gives us half an hour of practice. Then we're up for. Oh, I've had an error. Working on. Let's keep on trucking for now. See what happens. Actually, I'm going to withdraw from the M2s because I don't want to win. I'm going to do MX5s around Lime Rock Park, and we will see how we get on. Hopefully, it'll all work okay, and YouTube will sort itself out. But we can have a look. But yeah, I've been playing a few Sims recently, not the old iRacing so much. It was just trying to justify the cost, but I have ultimately decided to sort of take the plunge, so to speak. Been playing a bit of ACC, a bit of Le Mans Ultimate, AC Evo, which obviously has nothing in it, but a bit of a investment for half a year's time or whatever. Hopefully that will be a full-fledged game, as the Assetto Corsa is the go, and ACC is probably my go, as in terms of like I don't think it's sort of the out and out best necessarily, but I do think is like most it's very fun, and you can play it with your mates, which is where iRacing I think can let yourself get let down a bit. It is super difficult. Just something I'm curious to see is my latency sucking ass. Click the one. If there's anything I can do to prove that. Right. Game. Might. It might not be possible, to be fair. I think it's cool to do some more streaming, but it's going to be kind of hard to race wheel to wheel. The stuff is bugging out. Yeah, unfortunately. It to be working. I will be right back. I'm just going to have a tinker with some settings. this is going to work. Bye. I think for the moment, let's try and back out of this. I think I will see if I can go from that. Try and do a little warm up. Coming up. Let me like test drive this wedge ass. Alright. Let that go, shall we? Do Forest Nords, maybe? Ah, no, you can't. It's trying to promote. Ah, it's just me being tuned car. I like it. Green machine out. Little warm up. See. Hopefully we can work. I need to have a look. I just really get why. I feel like I should have enough bandwidth about to do that. Do a light bit of but that's it. See how this works. Warm it up and then we'll do it again. So I might have to end the stream back and repeat. Taking way longer to load. Struggling there a little bit with load again. Yeah, Bryn. Okay. First time driving this car again. I think I've got auto pit lane on. I only drive this 3 miles per hour. Okay. And off we go. This is one of my favourite, well, it's my favourite track for sure. This might be a little bit janky while I remind myself of how to drive this thing. But in terms of things that are like fun to drive, I just find these prototype-esque cars with some of the coolest. I am using the Moza R9 with the SimMagic GT Neo wheel. Got the Moza SRP load cell pedals with the performance upgrade jobby. I've actually only got it on the medium fucking spring because when I put it on there, when I put it on the medium spring, it was bloody. I couldn't get it off even if I wanted to, and I just thought I'm not making more work for myself here. That I try to wrestle. Oh my god! Big instant. That was a good save. Given what could have been. Arm did a full fucking twisty doodle though. But that was a, as Charlotte Claire says when Roman Grosjean fucked it into the barriers, this was a big one. This was a big one. I want to look at my brake inputs. I feel like I'm literally pushing them about fucking 11%, so... Scared of locking up. Also, it's cold as shit here today. I've got pretty chilly feet. Snap there. Back on the power. Flat around. Can we do this flat? Of course we can. And you can hear the tyres there rumbling. Tuck that in. Nice. Yeah, the upgrade to direct drive has been mega, to be fair. Actually, I had a Logitech G29 for a long time. And it was good. Like, it was, you know, it was a lot of fun. I think as like a sort of introduction to wheel racing when you first, you know, if you, you know, sort of Need for Speed and Midnight Club and these sort of like arcade things growing up. And then, you know, the old F1 games and stuff like that. And I feel like it was sort of like quite like a natural progression, but also like, you know, you go from playing on a PS3 controller or a PS4 controller or whatever, a controller, to getting a wheel and pedals, and also like, you know, I remember as a kid in the sort of like late 90s, early 2000s, you occasionally you'd see the wheels, but they'd be like, there's almost like no resistance, there's no force feedback of any kind. So, you know, you do have to say at least the Logitech is sort of a budget entry point in hindsight. I mean, it's tricky to know, isn't it? I was going to say I potentially would have got like an R5 and R3. An R5 is a fair bit more expensive than the Logi, and then the R3, while cool, my worry would be they would then withhold you from moving up to a bigger one. But I guess, you know, if you had that for a couple of years or whatever, like I did with the Logi, then I think that's probably not a bad progression. Whoa. And we're in the shed. Looking okay. The car is toast, he says. That's fair to say. I'll try and get a good lap on here, and then I think we can try some online again, see if we can get that to work. Coming up to the carousel here. But yeah, the move to direct drive definitely does feel, it feels substantial. Also feels, you know, not, you know, massively, it feels like it was due, you know what I mean? Like, I definitely think it's sim racing, obviously not super cheap over the past kind of couple of years. I've got quite a lot of shit for it, as my partner would likes to remind me. Oh, I'm dead. Damn it, man. not as quick as I used to be, unfortunately. I've just noticed that the force feedback is going red there, which I think... Does that mean it's clipping, like it's too much? Could that be to do with this car specifically, though? So obviously this is a high, you know, downforce, grippy. So it probably does work the... Oh, look at that, though. Oh my god, I'm dead. Not dead. Then flat through here. Turn in right side. Over that curve. Around here. Very nice. For a penny. Then for a pound. Oh, little 50-50 grind. Jesus. Nice. That was fun as we geared towards doing our first lap. Oh shit, yeah, it's the tourist one as well, so... Do you have to go... No, you should be able to go straight on here, right? Crazy how slow 25 miles per hour suddenly feels. But we'll burn on, we'll try and get a lap in, try and get something a bit clean, and then we'll try and find an online lobby to get into if my latency doesn't poo itself, but it's a shame, there's got to be a workaround. I might have to potentially do something like end the stream, and then look at some videos maybe on some OBS settings or some things. I still feel like maybe it looks like it's not running great on OBS, but we'll have a look. Sort of momentum of these cars is wicked. There. Just really got to sort of feather it in, but then when it sticks, it's like glue. You can really feel the fucking, like, you really feel solid underfoot. I mean, it's one of those where you do until you don't, you know, but which sounds like a fucking stupid nothing thing to say, but you sort of is the case where, like, you're flying, you're giving it some, so you can, and it feels mad planted. And then you're in the hedge. God damn it. Yeah, it's toast. As Aussie man would say. Let's have a look at what happened here. Oh. Potentially a bit of dirt didn't do us any favours there. Yeah, then just lost it under braking before the corner. Smashed it there. You can see wheel. That is actually the preferred angle. Bit of wing damage. Bish bash bosh. We got the HD AOX 01. I think it's like a HP2 car, like a, or G, like an LMP2, like an old one. LMP2 of the olden days. It is an LMP2. Yeah, winner of the 24 Hours of Le Mans, legend, back in the wagon, to be fair. Got up. Wouldn't mind getting some Formula jobs again at some point, but I feel like for now Answer's probably in our hand thingy. And I can see if there's anything I can do. I dropped frames and it's ridiculous. See. Right. I can even right, I think I might have to end this right up again, but I'll